Namaste, hola and g'day. This needs to be said. Mine and probably your own fathers, grandfathers, uncles and many other brave men and women, most scared witless also from many walks of life and many nations, fought and died in 2 world wars and many subsequent wars across this planet, facing bullets, mortars, bombs and chemical weapons head on. They fought for our freedom, our world's freedom, as well as our individual freedoms as citizens of this planet. They sacrificed too much for this cause, in many cases their own lives, for our human rights, our right to choose without discrimination, our right to decide what we subject our own bodies to, our right to go to work and earn a living, our right to breathe freely of the air, our right to provide for our families and ourselves, our right to walk the streets unaccosted, our right to be with our loved ones through good and bad times and to hug them when we choose, our right to be wrong on occasion, our right to travel freely, our right to choose from reputable people who governs our nation's affairs. For 60 years I have watched and listened to the gradual forgetting of their sacrifices and why those sacrifices were made. They sacrificed everything so we would not have to sacrifice anymore. Grandmothers, mothers, aunties, brothers and sisters have also made sacrifices. Sacrificed so that we who followed them would not have to. Yet those who forget are so willing to fold under small pressure and readily and quickly relinquish the rights and freedoms that were attained only via their sacrifice. Will we now allow our hard-working friends, neighbours and loved ones to lose their livelihoods, jobs, businesses, homes and property they worked so hard for, to lose their friends, family and children to suicide, to lose their sanity and own lives to suicide, all because some of us are scared to face a virus head on? A virus that our bodies are quite capable of building immunity to. Our selfless predecessors faced certain death from projectiles, yet we run from a slim chance of death from a virus. They faced chemical weapons and still charged the enemy. Their sacrifices were made selflessly, not selfishly. They fought to restore freedoms and rights which had been stolen. Will you allow their sacrifice to be in vain? Will you desert your post of vigilance? We do not need to fight or fire a single shot. We just need to stand our ground, be vigilant and be strong. Those who went to war in our name had to fight or die. When I was about 3 years old, I climbed in my grandmother's bed to keep warm on a cold night, only to find her colder than the night itself. Did I desert her and go back to my own warmish bed? Hell no. I wrapped my tiny self around her to the best of my young ability and promised to keep her warm. The enemy is upon us again. Will you desert your cold grandmother in favour of your own warmth? I could not then and I would not now, lest we forget.